Hi golfers, Nick here from American Golf from down at the Thurrock store, and today I'm doing a head-to-head test. I've got two Callaway products. I've got one from about 25 years ago, the Callaway original Great Big Bertha, which at the time, remember this coming out, it looked huge compared to the modern day drivers. It looks tiny now. I think this is about 250cc, obviously compared to a 460cc. So I'm going to give these a head-to-head. I'm going to hit 5 shots of each. I've got Strixon Z-Star golf balls, I've got GC2 set up. I've got a 10-degree loft in both heads. I've got Sub-Zero in the Epic, Project X hazardous stiff. In the old Great Big Bertha, not quite sure what shaft this is, but it says it's a strong flex. So I'm guessing sort of stiff for the time. So I'm going to give these a head-to-head, and I'm going to sit down afterwards and see what difference 25 years in technology makes. First up, original Great Big Bertha. Looks more like a mini driver, sort of sitting behind the ball. So let's see how it performs. 5 shots, GC2. Felt pretty good. So it'd be interesting to see sort of yardage on this. It's a little bit down, 260. Normally looking around about 275 average with modern day. Again, felt pretty good. That's gone a bit further, I think. Wow, not far behind the modern day, 270. That felt really good. Probably a little high to get out there. That felt really good there. 260 odd, so it's not a million miles behind what I'd expect. Now that wasn't a great strike, that was a bit high on the face, but it's still, it's got out there. 260 odd. Okay, one more. Not bad. Don't think I quite got that one. Yeah, 250 is it? About 250. Okay, not bad though. Good ball speed on that last one. So it'd be interesting to see how this compares to the Big Bertha Epic in a second. But first impression, first few hits. Feels pretty good for a club that's 25 years old. Very impressed. Okay, so pretty good performance for a club 25 years old. 262 average total distance, and dispersion wasn't too bad either. So now let's compare it to 2017 Epic Sub-Zero. Okay, so a little bit further. That wasn't my best hit, that, but still about a 277, so it's about average. That was a better strike. .280. Definitely easier to hit, Sub-Zero. Definitely easier to hit. A bit more forgiving as well. I didn't quite get that one. Okay, last one. Bit off the bottom that. Definitely more forgiving, definitely longer in the Epic. what's that got? Say 270 odd. Okay, good. So just above average there. So we're going to sit down now and take a look at some of that data. Okay, so you've seen me hit 5 shots of each club there. I was quite impressed with this Great Big Bertha. 25 years old technology, wasn't that far behind Callaway Epic. So just taking a look at some of the numbers here. 276 total distance with Sub-Zero. Probably wasn't the perfect setup for me. I'd normally expect about 290 with the perfect setup, but I tried to sort of do like for like, similar loft, similar type of shaft. So 14 yards longer with Epic, but 262 total distance with this. I'm very impressed with that. So why wasn't this one as long? So the first thing I looked at is ball speed. I really expected a massive jump in ball speed, but obviously it does depend on how you strike it. So there was a couple of shots with both clubs which didn't quite get out the middle, so that dropped the ball speed down. But overall average, there was hardly anything in it. I was really surprised. 152 miles per hour, 153.5, which is down on my sort of average. I'd normally expect about 155, but still 152 ball speed with a 25-year-old golf club, pretty impressive. Spin rates were a little bit higher with the Great Big Bertha, 3,400 compared to 2,800 with Epic, which is another reason probably the distance dropped down with the Big Bertha. Launch angles were identical on the average, height identical on average as well, so not much between these drivers. Better spin rate, slightly more ball speed resulted in a bit more yardage, so I'd say this is a bit easier to hit, but other than that, I think if you put a good swing on it, these clubs are still very good. 25 years old, really impressed with it. So I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on that, golfers out there. If you've tried these drivers, have you tried a drive from a long time ago? I think there's still some value left in this. At £9.99 we're selling this pre-owned, pretty good value compared to a driver at $429 retail price. So golfers, enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, really helps me. Be interested to see your comments below. If there's any other clubs you want me to test out, I will try and do that in the future, do some more head-to-heads. But in the meantime, golfers, if you want to come and try any of these drivers, come down to American Golf and we'll be happy to help you out.